Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good evening. Are you ready to start our learning today? You ready? Like usually, don't forget to follow, like, and share this video so that you do not miss the lesson which I will give you in the next session. Kalau kalian udah siap untuk memulai pembelajaran, seperti biasa jangan lupa follow, like, dan share video ini agar kalian semua tidak ketinggalan materi pembelajaran yang akan saya berikan di sesi berikutnya. And do you know what we learn today? Yes, of course, we will learn about the lesson for grade 7 junior high school, that is asking for clarification. Hari ini kita akan belajar tentang materi untuk kelas 7 SMP tentang asking for clarification, yaitu meminta klarifikasi. Why in this lesson we learn about how to asking clarifications? Kenapa dalam pembelajaran ini kita belajar tentang meminta klarifikasi dalam bahasa Inggris? Because when someday we know about the news, we think that the news is not make sense, we can asking for clarification. Jadi gunanya kita mempelajari materi tentang asking for clarification adalah untuk agar suatu hari nanti kalau kita mendengarkan berita yang kedengarannya tidak masuk akal, kita bisa meminta klarifikasi dalam bahasa Inggris. If the reporter is from outside country, like from America or maybe from Australia and etc. Jadi agar kalau semisal reporternya itu dari luar, kita itu bisa asking for clarification use English. So how to asking for clarifications? To asking for clarifications is like you ask, like, pardon me, could you repeat once again? Could you repeat that? Or maybe you say like this, pardon me, I want to ask about that information. Maaf, saya ingin bertanya tentang informasi tersebut. Why the information is here not make sense? Kenapa informasi tersebut kedengarannya tidak masuk akal? And the reason, or maybe you ask the reason why it happened in that place, or why it can happen. You can ask about the reason. You can also ask about the reason why something is happen. For asking clarifications, untuk meminta klarifikasi, kamu juga bisa menanyakan alasannya. Or the function of asking clarifications, not only you think that the news is not make sense, but when before you hear the news and now you hear the similarity, the news is similarity, but it have a difference. Nah itu kalau semisal kalian dapat berita sebelumnya tapi sekarang dapat berita yang judulnya sama tetapi ada perbedaan, there is a difference from both news 1 and news 2, you can ask a clarification. Jadi kalau ada dua berita yang berbeda, kamu juga bisa meminta klarifikasi. Like before I watch in TikTok short, or maybe I watch in YouTube short, the news is not like this, and why you explain in front of us is like this, the news, and what is the truth? Jadi kebenarannya seperti apa? You asking the truth. This material, this lesson have a similarity, like I will explain in front of you all someday about asking fact, asking and giving fact. Kan yang dulu tuh saya sudah pernah menjelaskan kepada kalian tentang asking and giving fact, and now asking the clarification is same like asking and giving fact. But asking and giving fact, not only asking the clarification, but you also giving a fact about what you talk about. Kalau materi yang asking and giving fact yang 8 hari itu, kamu tidak hanya meminta klarifikasi, tetapi kamu juga menjelaskan fakta. You also explain about the fact, why you talk like that, why you explain the news, or maybe you explain the lesson. You explain the lesson is same, or maybe it's up to you. From this lesson, asking clarifications is only you asking about the truth. So the keyword of asking the clarification is you asking about the truth, menanyakan kebenaran. So I think that's all from this lesson today. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.